talking in my sleep at night, repeat in bio notes about the immune system. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping I would pass the project. The immune system protects against diseases. It identifies threats made to our bodies. So your total solve the lines of defense. 1. It includes the epidermis, the cilia, mucus, and saliva. 2. Phagocytic leukocytes move to infected areas. Fight. 3. The lymphocytes create antibodies. All of these help fight pathogens, and if you feel worse, you need to go to the doctor. I've got a sickness, I got 'em. I've got a sickness, I got 'em. I've gotta tell my doctor. I've got a sickness, I got 'em. I've gotta tell my doctor the thymus triggers the creation of antibodies. Under the breastbone. White blood cells find and eliminate substances that cause disease, also called leukocytes. The epidermis creates clots when you get hurt. The cells eliminate incoming germs. 1. Ciliary hairs that push germs and debris out of the throat. 2. Saliva breaks down bacteria and kills germs. 3. Mucus traps and collects debris and germs and keeps them from infiltrating the lungs of the body. And if you cough, you get all that stuff out. I've got antibodies, I got 'em. I've got antibodies, I've got 'em. They lock onto antigens. I've got antibodies, I got 'em. They lock onto antigens. Practice makes perfect. I'm still trying to learn about the epidermis. We've gotta pass. Eat, sleep, and repeat. The epidermis is an example of an innate immunity. 1. It protects the body from diseases and threats from birth. 2. It's the first line of defense against diseases. 3. It attempts to quickly heal itself by creating a clot, and the cells eliminate incoming germs. We've got 3 lines of defense. The first line on the surface of the body. We've got 3 lines of defense. Second, innate immunity and non-specific. Which means they don't differentiate between different pathogens. Third, adaptive immunity and specific. We got 3 lines of defense, 3 lines of defense. You get over an illness.
Like a tiny flute, traveling on a boat, sending big waves of commotion. Back at the Black Plague, make 1 million people die. The fleas from the Asian rats travel to Europe. All the symptoms include swelling in the gut, armpit and neck, dark patches, coughing blood, fevers, headaches, infected lungs. This is how we fight infections. Use the right vaccinations, which are made of weakened antigens. New strains of the infection, immune system sees us as the enemy, cause them to produce antibodies. But every cell's the immune system will attack little infections, attracting about 500 million people with Spanish influenza. Affects the immune system. The genes enable the virus to weaken bronchial tubes and lungs, to clear the way for bacterial pneumonia. It infects our respiratory system, filling lungs with fluid, which causes suffocation, transferred by sneeze, cough, and talk, also by touching eyes, nose, or mouth. This is how we fight infections. Use the right vaccinations, which are made of weakened antigens. Weak strains of the infection, immune system sees them as the enemy, cause them to produce antibodies. Primary cells in the immune system will attack later infections. Then fight all the effects to me. HIV/AIDS infected 36 million people, transmitted through sexual contact by infected blood, semen, or vegetable fluids. The infection attacks the T cells, lessening the ability to fight off infections. This is how we fight infections. Use the right vaccinations. Get vaccinated at a young age. Preventing chickenpox, measles, and polio makes the body stronger. Vaccine helps the Spanish flu. And I don't really care if people choose not vaccinate their kids because they think it causes disorders. Because they think it causes disorders.
Chew, 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 chew.
Dance with the patterns in our body.
Chew.
Trap mucus collects germs.
Loose, loose.
Mucus changing colors like tie-dye.
Tie-dye.
Green means that immune system is working.
Yeah.
Shows are tiny hairs for germs out.
Ahem.
In the respiratory system to survive.
Let it.
Push some germs out.
Hey.
With them healthy lungs.
Hey.
To keep the microorganisms out.
What?
Just cough sound.
Sound.
Lungs.
Lungs.
Different. Tracks.
Tracks.
Upper.
Top.
Lower.
Under.
Control breathing.
Control
They
it.
cause their pathogens to enter the system.
Mask.
Bladder, urethra, endo, excretory system. Body flushes out germs, microbes from the body. Dance with pathogens in the body.
Chew.
Yeah.
Chew. Chew. A chew.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
So turd gonna whip it into mission with the immune fly. The immune system use circulatory as transport. On the skin, watch to keep disease out.
Keep it out.
Look my drip, check my temp with my red eyes. I took a med shot.
Yeah.
Boogie the sterile nose.
Gross.
Fierce inflammation can be good signs that white blood cells are being released. Challenge increasing the irritation is limited. Stop copying me. You want your organ blood compatibility. Go copy me. Here's the compatibility. HLA genes.
Whoa.
Strong smells. Whoa.
Whoa.
Good attractiveness. Increase the mates. Keep looking for animal mates. Increase immune strength. Dance with the patterns in our bodies. Yeah.
Chew. Chew. Chew.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the system biology humans call it unknown. Immune system can differentiate from right humans. Only know what's like itself and what isn't. It's a set of immune gene expression, similar in mice and humans. Don't discriminate, have white blood cells, antibodies. Chemical mediators similar to simple mammals. They met the pigs have a thymus and lymph node too. Why you keep looking at me? I know about immunity. It must be unity. Pockets biotunes, I am in the system. Immune system cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
Keep watching them fight, still be well in time. Dance with the patterns in our bodies.
Chew. Chew. Chew.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.
And the immune cells working like a stir fry.
Kill it.